While there are millions of people all throughout the world celebrating the new year with champagne, watching the countdown, and hanging out with their friends and family, I'm doing the same as well. But in my head, January is not my new year. My new year begins February 1st. I feel like January is the month of transition and making new goals and implementing them into your life. It's kind of like a test trial. So it's not like I haven't been doing anything with my life the past month. I've actually made a lot of goals and I've been implementing them into my life and seeing what works best and what doesn't work. And so now in February, I know what I'm good at and what I can continue to do, so I can make changes in my life. So yes, although I have made goals and I've started doing them in January, February is whenever I'm gonna be very consistent with them. I hope that's not a lie. Today, I'm going to be sharing my ins and outs of 2025. So basically, it's just a list of things that you're going to eliminate and incorporate into your life. And it can involve any like personal or spiritual, mental goals that you have for the new year. And these are some things that I've listed. I don't know about you guys, but I'm not a huge fashion girl. I do really love like certain aesthetics. I'm not saying that I'm like a completely bland person, but I can't really live out my lifestyle because I don't technically have the funds to live my lifestyle. So over here, we're balling on a budget. A budget. So the places that I love to shop at are Old Navy. That's my favorite place to buy clothes. I believe like Old Navy is like a parent company or like within the same company of Gap and Banana Republic. So you get like kind of like the same quality of clothes but at a cheaper price, and I love shopping at Old Navy. And then I think also as like a plus size girl, it can be a little bit difficult shopping in person, if I'm being honest. So I shop a lot online in Old Navy, and I also feel like being plus size, it's hard to be trendy. Now that's not the case for everyone. I've seen a lot of like plus size girls that really know how to dress themselves up, but I feel like in order to do that, you have to spend a little bit more money on quality products or like clothing pieces. Just a little tip for anyone out there that is wanting to invest more into their closet, I really recommend nice PJs. Not only do they make me feel comfortable, but I also feel really pretty whenever I'm in a full set of silk. I mean, look at this. I may be a teeny tiny obsessed with caffeine, and I may be a little bit bad at listening to my body, because every single time I get to the study hall or I'm at the library, I gotta crack open an energy drink. Also, it doesn't help that on social media people promote drinking energy drinks to be like aesthetic. You'll see like a lot of like study videos or like aesthetic TikTok videos of cute girls getting ready for school, and they pop open an Alani, put in a cup of a glass, what do you call it? A glass straw. And something about that just sounds so marvelous to drink while you're doing your homework. I think I have drank too many Alanis last year, and it's not healthy for me. No, truly, it's not healthy for me. And I'm trying to learn that instead of feeling like I need to drink some caffeine, maybe I should take a nap, or maybe I should have a better sleep schedule so I don't have to rely on stuff like that to feel like I can function. And today I'm actually really proud of myself because I didn't drink an Alani. I actually took a nap. So now I feel energized, and that's why I'm here filming for you guys. If you guys don't know, I actually do photography, so that means that I take lots and lots of videos. I mean photos. I'm a photographer, not a videographer. Anyways, I take lots and lots of photos for people all throughout the state that I live in. You know, you'd think that like within that territory, you would be someone that takes a lot of photos of not only other people, but of yourself as well. But surprisingly, I barely have any photos of myself. I don't really document my life at all, and it's quite sad because I was trying to make like a collection or like a collage board of last year, and I barely had anything. I think the only thing I really had was graduation and my trip to Disney World, and it made me really sad because in my camera roll, there were so many photos of other people. And I'm talking about like people that I'm not related to. These are clients. I had so many photos of them from obviously the photo shoots that I do. And I was looking, and I'm like, wait, but there's nothing of me. And I'm currently 20 right now, and it makes me think like in the future, whenever I do have children, or you know, I have a husband that actually cares about me and wants to look at baby photos of me, what am I going to show him? My goal is to document my life, because I'm only going to be 20 for this long, and I'm only going to be this age for this period of my life. And I'm not going to be 20 forever. I'm not going to be young forever. And I really want to start making my life right now count. Even if I'm not like fully confident in how I look or who I am, that's like the beauty of it. Because many years down from today, I'm going to look back and be like, yeah, that was you at that age. And I think I really need to just embrace that. Like, no matter if you guys feel like, I don't know, maybe if you feel like insecure with yourself so you don't really take photos or document your life, no matter how you look like, start documenting yourself. You don't have to post it on social media, but keep it in your camera roll so in the future you have it and you have something to look at in the future and to serve as a reminder of who you are today and how wonderful you are. One thing that I'm really grateful for are the relationships that I've created in 2024. And I think although there were a lot of losses, there were also so many things to gain from the friendships that I had and just like relationships in general. I've had the pleasure to meet so many people, and I've also had the pleasure to tell people where the ex is at, and I think that helped me grow a deeper appreciation for the people who are in my life right now. So I think for the new year, I really want to focus on nurturing the relationships that are present in my life, and by that I mean spending quality time. And there's so many things that I can add to this conversation, but I think overall I want to learn how to love others better and to show, you know, this is so cheesy. I'm afraid to admit, but I am a victim of overconsumption. And by that, I mean I love shopping at TJ Maxx, Marshalls, Walmart, Target. Anything TJ Maxx, I absolutely love. And the terrible thing about the store is that it's actually a wonderful store and I love it so much. And that's what makes it terrible, because there are so many things I want to buy. And I think over time, it has created like a need or a desire to buy certain things that I did not think of before I entered the store. For example, whenever I go to the beauty section, I always look at their stuff and I'm like, wow, why do I kind of need a new blush right now? Or why do I need a new headband to wash my face with? It's like the little things that you never even thought you needed, but all of a sudden, because it's in a Hello Kitty pattern, you need it. To actually enforce this goal into my everyday life, I think one thing that I really need to do is realize that it's not just like not going to TJ Maxx that will help me stop buying things I don't need to buy, but I think it's also practicing the mindset that if you didn't go to the store to buy it, then you most likely don't need it. Going to the store is something that you can't just get rid of that. Sometimes you do need to go to the store to buy groceries. If you're not buying things because of one store in particular, you're gonna start buying things from another store that you don't need. Fun fact, I don't think I've ever suffered imposter syndrome until I started university, and I'm talking about 4-year. Okay, I'm not talking about community college or high school or anything like that. Now, I think high school is like a completely different story. I think I was struggling with other things. I feel like overall I've had a pretty healthy mindset of the things that I could do and I couldn't do, and I was content with the things I couldn't do. Like, I've just accepted that I can't do it as well, but also I learned the strength of being good at certain things and using it to my fullest advantage. But recently, whenever I transferred to a four-year university, I suffered a lot with imposter syndrome. And I don't want to say this lightly, because there were so many dark days where I genuinely was suffering so terribly from believing that I wasn't good enough. And if you guys don't know what imposter syndrome is, this is not a technical definition, but it's basically whenever you undervalue and underestimate the things that you're good at, because there's like an inner monologue telling you and critiquing yourself that your skills, your talent, your experiences, your accomplishments are not valid, and you'll never live up to this like expectation. I know this might sound a little silly because I'm literally here talking to you guys, but one of my biggest fears is being perceived and knowing that people have ideas and thoughts of you that you can't control. I feel like there were so many times whenever I wanted to do things but I never did it because I was scared that people would judge me. Like, for example, for the longest time I've always wanted to do like content creation, and I think with that, like, you have to put yourself out there a little bit, but the people that I follow on social media are people that I grew up with, and some high school people and some new people that I've met, and I'm just scared that if they see me do stuff like this, and they might just laugh. I'm really learning that if it brings me happiness and it allows me to have a creative outlet for the ideas I have, and hopefully it can help anyone out there, then that's all that matters. And the opinions of others truly shouldn't define who I am or how I live my life. And that's just something that I want to work on. I think it's going to be a journey, because it's years and years of being afraid of what people think of me. It's not something that you can just overcome in one night. Anyways guys, other than that, I hope you guys really enjoyed this video and just me sitting down and talking to you guys. If you guys want more videos like this, please let me know down below. And also, I want to know your ins and outs for this year. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later.